Alright, gotta stop by Wally World real quick. Gonna do this Walmart clipper challenge, baby. Alright guys, the wide range. Let's see. They need some nice trimmers though. $30. See, I'll probably be using this just one time, so I'm not gonna go too fancy, but I don't know, I might use it and give it away. Do a little giveaway, give it to you guys after this one cut. You got the smaller ones. I might have to roll with the headliners though. These look straight. It's pretty much the same price. I've never seen these, but I'm a fan of wall though. I like walls.
I like walls.
And these would be cool to give away afterwards, so I might roll with these. And then the clippers, you gotta pick one pair. How you doing? Oh, you good? My fault. If you need anything over here, just let us know. We'll get out your way. I'm a fan of walls, so I might get like a little cheap wall kit. This might be cool. These are the ones I first started off with, learning how to cut hair, so I might get those. The Color Pros. Yeah, you can grab those right there. Alright, it's a wrap. Alright, this tutorial is going to be a mid drop fade. So go ahead and start your guideline at eyebrow level. And once you go around the ear, you want to have that guideline slightly curve and drop towards the back. You want it to go below the occipital bone. Alright, using my number 2 guard with the clipper closed. I'm basically shaping the haircut right now, so I'm taking the number 2 guard all the way to where I want the fade to stop, which is at the highest point of the fade. So you want to go ahead and get rid of all that bulk and get everything all cleaned up before you begin fading. Always pay attention to your client's hair pattern. As you guys can see, I'm going against the grain at a different angle because his hair pattern is shifting to the left. So to get the cleanest look when going against the grain, just pay attention to whatever way the hair pattern is going. You want to make sure you go against the grain, especially with straight hair. You got to go against the grain to get it cleaned up. But if your client has a strong wave pattern or afro texture to hair, you could go with the grain and smooth out that bulk. Right now I'm just using like a freehand technique to shape the hairstyle on how I want it to look. With no guard or no guides on the clippers, just all freehand, just shaping the hair. And I want this to be a clean skin fade, so I'm gonna use my trimmers and clean directly underneath my initial guideline. But you don't want to take your trimmers too high when you're cleaning underneath. You want to keep about a 1/4 of an inch space between your trimmer and your initial guideline. As you guys can see, I'm keeping like a little space between my trimmer and my guideline, but I'm flaking into it to create like a blend effect. So these are my first time using these trimmers, and they actually hit pretty good. You know, I didn't have to adjust anything, and I didn't use a razor on the edge up. You know, it's all just trimmer work. Yes, I'm going around that curve of the edge up. I'm using the corner of the blade. You know, you want to pretend it's like a pencil and you're drawing the edge up on there. Just take your time with it. You know, you want to carve it out slowly and let everything just fall together perfectly. And as I get rid of the sideburns, I'm keeping the curve, you know, a little darker, because when I fade and blend everything in, I want that line up in the edge up, you know, to still pop. With the clipper closed, I'm going up 1/4 of an inch from my initial guideline. And I'm gonna just keep flaking out at the top. With the clipper halfway open, I'm gonna go up another 1/4 of an inch. With the clipper fully open, I'm going up another 1/4 of an inch. And as you guys can see, when I'm going around the curve of the fade, I'm using that corner of the blade, and it also helps to give a smoother transition to the fades. The half guard, I'm gonna follow the same exact steps that I did previously. You know, clipper close and go up 1/4 of an inch. And always pay attention to your client's, you know, hair pattern or whatever direction it's going. As you guys can see, I gotta go at a slight angle as I'm blending into it. You know, you wanna go against that grain. And always keep that blade flat. As you guys can see, you know, there's not much tilt to the angle of the clipper. You know, when you're blending or you're fading, you want to have that blade flat to the head. You know, that ensures that you're getting all that hair out the way and you're not missing any kind of spots. With the number 1 and the clipper closed, I'm gonna follow the same exact steps. And around that curve with the fade, you know, you guys see me using that corner of the blade. Like I mentioned earlier, you always want to keep that blade flat, but as you see, I keep it flat and then I'm gonna flake out. You know, you want to practice that wrist motion. You know, you want to flake out. It's gonna help you connect that fade a little bit easier for the next step in your blend process. You know, as I go into the next guard, it's gonna be much more easier because I use that flake out motion. Since the clipper set I got from Walmart didn't have a number 1.5, I had to compromise and use a taper guard. It looked a little bit, you know, bigger than number 1, so I had to, you know, be creative and see if it'll blend it just right. And, you know, it worked pretty decent. tell you, the Walmart liners is hitting. You know, I was surprised. They got that thing looking sharp though. And this is why it's always important to brush out the hair a few times while you're lining it up. You know, you seen that little bit of hair that just popped out? Now it's looking extra crispy. And just follow the same exact steps as we did on the left side and follow it with the right side. Using a shear over comb technique, basically where I left off with the number 2 guard, I'm gonna go ahead and connect that number 2 guard to the top length of the hair. You know, you want everything to connect as one. And brushing out that loose hair, I'm gonna go in and clean it up with my shears. And these are shears that came with the Walmart kit too, so they was a little bit junky, but it worked. Introducing the CP Hydrating Mist Spray. This is my newest hair product, guys. You know, it's designed to add shine to the hair, moisturize the hair, and keep it feeling hydrated and healthy. It's made with natural ingredients as well, so it works amazing with the CP styling cream. I'm using the CP styling cream. I'm going to style his hair, get the curls popping. And as you guys can see, his hair looks a lot more hydrated and vibrant without that, you know, heaviness or greasiness. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this Walmart Clipper Challenge / tutorial. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up, drop a comment or two, and subscribe for new videos every week. Stay tuned and stay blessed.